Go.
Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Lara, and we have Faiza and Khadija as well. They are my group mates, and today we will be talking about how do high parental demands influence the job satisfaction and mental health of early years educators. So the topic that we have chosen is the impact of high parental demands on early years educators influence the job satisfaction and mental health in Hong Kong. And the problem is that in Hong Kong, early years educators they face growing pressure from parents who have hold high expectations for the child's academic success. And this kind of environment of increasing demands can greatly affect educators' mental health and job satisfaction.
So I would like to justify this topic with my experience. So
Mhm.
during my observation day at my practicum school, I went there, and that day the teachers were so busy preparing for the parents' observation, which was to be held next week. And because that class was of student with 30 plus kids, and the teacher had to divide those 30 plus parents into five equal groups so that they can invite them each separate day. So you can imagine how stressful a teacher is already when she's preparing for this parent observation. And on top of that, we have a lot of nitpicking parents who can create very stressful environment, and they lead to teachers not being able to teach their or handle their kids freely the way they want to handle them and for their growth and development. So this is the effect of high parental demand on job unsatisfaction. So Lara will talk about two articles that we have selected for our research.
Hmm.
Top.
So there are two articles and that we have chosen, and the reason why we have chosen these two articles is first is the because of the global perspective. So the first article on the left focuses on the high expectations that Chinese parents in Hong Kong have for their children, which can create pressure on educators. Whereas the second article on the right shows how challenging behaviors from parents in the Netherlands affect teachers. And this comparison shows that educators everywhere faces similar pressure, reminding us that this isn't just a local issue but a worldwide phenomenon. And I would like to say that both articles reveal how challenging interactions with parents can lead to stress and frustration for teachers, whether in Hong Kong or in the Netherlands. Educators often grapple with the emotional weight of high parental demands, which can take a toll on their job satisfaction and well-being. Yeah, next, please.
Moving on, I'll talk about the research question and the two sub question that we have decided. So for the research question is that how do high parental demands influence the job satisfaction and mental health of ECE educators in Hong Kong? The first sub question that we have designed is what are some specific high parental demand do ECE educator encounter? So this sub question is important so that we can go through and learn the types of demands such as communication, expectations, and involvement in the school activities or the pressure for student performance because parents are sometimes they really want a very high performance from the student. And the second sub question that we have selected is that how do parental demand correlate with the perceived job satisfaction and mental health outcomes among ECE educators? So this sub question closely looks at the relationship between parental demand and the educator's well-being, looking at how the lower level of job satisfaction can lead to burnout. And this is sub question would allow us to develop strategies that can support the teachers. And for this research, we have the paradigm we have selected, the research paradigm is interpretivism. And why we have selected this is due to multiple reasons. So see, this paradigm, it has multiple perspective and it allows people, it will allow us to look at the perspective of educators, parents, or even the students. And this holistic view will help us understand the dynamics and how it contributes to job satisfaction and mental health. Secondly, it will give us subjective experiences, so we would be able to understand the subjective experiences and interpretations of the individual. In this case, the interpretation and the experiences of kindergarten teachers. And in this research topic, we can understand how EC educators can provide rich insight into how parental demand affect their job satisfaction and mental health. Thirdly, this paradigm, it uses qualitative methods where where it often uses qualitative methodologies such as interviews, focus groups, so that they can have more they can learn more experience of the people. And this paradigm can reveal the depth of educators' experiences, allowing us to capture their perceptions and feelings which quantitative methods might miss out. And lastly is the contextual factors. This paradigm, it explores the social, cultural, and contextual factor influencing the EC educators, and cultural expectation and societal norms around education could shape how educators perceive and respond to parental demand. Now I'll
So,
pass the time to.
yes. What would be the ideal approach to carry out the research paper and why? So, we chose the action research plan. There are three things I would like to talk about. First is practical focus. Action research is aimed at solving real-world problems. It allows you to directly address the specific challenges early year educators face due to high parental demands, ensuring the research is grounded in practical relevance. The second is collaborative process. This method involves collaborating among educators, parents, and administrators. By engaging these stakeholders, you can gather diverse perspectives and insights, leading to a more comprehensive understanding of the issues at hand. And then the last one is empowerment. Educators are not just subject of the research, they actively participate in the process. This involvement fosters a sense of ownership and responsibility, which can help enhance their motivation to implement changes based on their findings. And then lastly, what would be the best method to carry out our research and why? We chose two to three methods. The first one is interview, because it gives us in-depth insights and allows us for deeper exploration of personal experiences and feelings regarding parental demands. Sorry. And then second one is flexibility. Interviews can adapt questions based on responses, uncovering unexpected themes. And then confidentiality encourages honesty in discussing sensitive topics like mental health. The second one we chose was survey, Google Forms. It gives us a wider reach and can gather data from a larger sample size, enhancing the generaliz generalizability of findings. And then quantifiable data provides stas- statistical insights into trends and patterns in job satisfaction and mental health. And then anonymity encourages honest responses, particularly on sensitive issues. And then the last one is having a focus group dynamics. Participants can share and build on each other's experiences, leading to richer discussions. Diverse perspective. captures a variety of views from different educators, enhancing the understanding of collective challenges. Sorry. And then the lastly is interactive feedback, facilitates immediate reaction and discussion, which can reveal shared concerns and solutions. That is all for our research topic. Here's our references. Thank you so much for listening. Bye bye.